So I have a big surprise for you in your XHTML lesson. Are you ready? You've already learned it, okay? XHTML is simply a form of HTML which is a little less forgiving of minor errors and mistakes. XHTML is an abbreviation for Extensible Hypertext Markup Language. So why is it X instead of E for extensible? I have no idea. Computer nerds are strange people, man. I can't explain their weird thought processes. Just know that XHTML means extensible HTML. So, XHTML is more strict than regular HTML. And what does strict mean in this context? Well, the strict part simply means that you must close all of your tags. You cannot leave anything open. For example, in regular HTML, you can list line items without closing tags, and you can write paragraphs without closing tags. But when using XHTML, you must close them. So when would you use XHTML? Well, I've used XHTML in publishing all of my ebooks. XHTML is a requirement for ebooks to function. So let me give you two examples of an XHTML page. The first lesson, I'll include deliberate errors so you can see what happens in the browser. And for the second lesson, I will code the page correctly. Proper and improper XHTML is pretty easy to understand. So first, let's take a look at the incorrect page. And as you can see right here, it actually tells you where the error appears on the page. And if we look down here, we can see that the code just kind of stops being written after the Sixth Amendment. So let's take a look at the source code, and you'll see right in here, here's line 40, right? Because it tells you right here that there's an error on line 40. And if we look in there, we can see that there is no ending bold tag, right? All these other ones have a start and end bold, but Amendment 7 does not. So that is why everything stops rendering on the page right after Amendment 6, okay? Because everything after that, this first line here, that's the first error that is being thrown on the page. So let's take a look at the correct page, and you can see here, now there's no error being thrown at the top, and it renders everything properly. And again, if we view the page source now, where we were seeing the error before, that error no longer exists because there is a close bold tag on Amendment 7. So XHTML is pretty cool because of the fact that when it is making a mistake, when there's an error, it tells you exactly where that error is at so that you can fix it. I wanted to teach the basic concept of XHTML because if you program some websites using XHTML, it forces you to be a bit more diligent in your coding. Now, you don't have to use XHTML. I've never really used it myself outside of ebook publishing, but it's good to understand how it works and what it can be used to accomplish. And remember, kids, the world owes you nothing until you create things of value.